One thing I want to ask you guys, and I want to talk about too, is like what you guys see from a transitional standpoint. So you have kind of the small investor, let's say someone, the duplex, triplex, quadplex, and it seems in the past 24 months, a lot of those people that were maybe in that in, late 20s, early 2020, 2021 are making the transition to being a mid-sized investor. And what we're seeing on our side from a broker is the people that are making that transition the best are people that still focus on having active income. So the days of people trying to invest, without active income and not putting a focus on that, we're seeing that it's almost impossible for them to pull off deals. And I think it's one of those things, the long-term mindset needs to be as well. You got to have a job, you got to have income. And it doesn't matter what size investor you are, unless you're at an institutional level, you need to put a hard emphasis on actually making money too.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I think, I can't tell you how many people had like little retirement parties over the last 2-3 years, but that's not the reality of purchasing these assets. Borrower covenant is important. I can't tell you how many times people are like, oh, well, debt services. Well, no, the building qualifies for the debt. The approval is based off of you as a human being, your net worth, your experience, your liquidity, your ability to be able to generate revenue and have reserves. A lot of people lost that in translation along the way when they decided or wanted to get into these multifamily buildings.
Well, they made $100,000 on a flip one time, so it was enough to quit their job and get into real estate full time.
Yeah, having real income and real liquidity is probably one of the most important things, other than the actual debt servicing of the property itself.
I think what newer investors don't realize, even people in small multifamily, is it's much different than residential. Like residential can hurt you, but it usually doesn't knock you out. But larger multifamily, if it goes wrong, it will bankrupt you.